Hello and welcome. So, I am going to start a new series here and have a Scoundrels Run challenge. So, the idea here is that we are a smuggler in the vein of Han Solo, and we're going to have a challenge that has rules based on that premise. So, the rules are no buying of ships. So every ship must be stolen, captured, salvaged, or earned. So we're allowed to earn ships through missions, but we're not allowed to buy ships. The next one is we must run missions and to have um, really just active player income only. So we're not allowed to have a passive legal empire, trade empire, no passive income. If we set up um, a station, it has to produce illegal wares, and that's the only trading we can do. Uh, and then we're going to have a ship that's kind of in the vein of um, the Millennium Falcon and focus on our own personal ship, making sure that it's upgraded all the time, focusing on engines and travel speed. Um, the next rule is we're going to have a positive standing with one major faction, probably going to choose Terrans, and then we can partner, trade, and run missions with that faction. But that's the only faction we can do legal missions and trading with. Um, and then Imperial Entanglements, we're going to choose a faction to be deeply hostile to. And in this case, we want someone who has an authoritarian kind of mindset. And so we'll probably choose the Zyarth and we'll go from there. Ship permadeath. So if we lose a ship, especially like a personal ship, it's gone forever. There's no reloading of saves unless it's caused by some bug or something. And then our end goal is to acquire 1 billion credits cash, not net worth. And then we're only going to be allowed one player owned station as our smugglers haven. That'll be the player HQ. So looking forward to this as a run through. And we're going to start with the Smuggler's Paradise. I figured that was an appropriate uh, game start for this concept. So we're going to start with an Argon Mail, and we're going to get this going. So I hope everybody enjoys this, and we're going to just be doing this for as long as it takes. Here we go. If you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate
transporting this stuff doesn't pay just because
a
we
like or
legalized it.
subscribe.
Isn't that right, Runner? A few more of these contracts and you'll be swimming in credits. Letting us in on the deal was the smartest move you could have made, by the way. Finally, someone who respects the work we do. Obey the rules and you've got nothing to fear, is what the boss always... Oh. Hey, everyone, drop point coming up. Get back in formation.
Okay, I've actually not played this playthrough before. This game starts, so this will be interesting. And yeah, it said it's assisted, so I don't know what that means exactly for this, but we're gonna hop in and see where we go. Just so you know, kind of my general strategy, my plan is to start going around and collecting the free abandoned ships so we can get a little bit of a fleet built up, maybe get some cash early on just so that we can, kind of jumpstart the run. I don't want to cause any unnecessary delay.
Autopilot engaged.
Alright, Runner, let's get this over with. Head to the station, make your delivery, get paid, blah blah.
Okay.
We'll keep an eye on you. And any suspect traffic, of course. No need to worry while you're with us.
Interesting. I assume we have 600 units of space fuel. Let's look. Yep. There's our space fuel. It's kind of cool they give us you a little courier ship to start off with. Not sure this will be our Millennium Falcon, but it's a start for a smuggler. Not a super fast ship yet. One little, one gun. That's won't be taking over many ships with just one weapon.
Well, well, well. Look what we have here. Another trader en route to Aurora, and they're not flying Syndicate colors. Such a shame for them. Why, hello there, unsinkable. What are you doing out here in the dark all alone?
Uh-oh.
Haven't you heard? Nothing but scum and villainy in Windfall these days. Personally, I wouldn't take a single step outside without protection. Wouldn't it be terribly inconvenient if, say, one of your engines suddenly caught a couple of stray, high-velocity rounds? Imagine getting stranded like that. And the distress call operators are all so very, very
Jeez. It's like not threatening at all.
They dropped a bunch of crates. Hey, Gareth, go and pick them up.
Autopilot.
Not you, runner. Keep staying on course. And be happy you're on our side.
Alright. This is interesting because it's kind of teaching you how to do illegal trading kind of right off the bat, which is kind of the heart of what we are trying to do. So this is cool. I don't like the slow ship though. We're gonna have to upgrade and get a faster ship as soon as possible. I'm probably going to try and speed run getting the experimental shuttle, but I also think my first target for a ship is going to be the Cutlass, and then I'll probably go over and get the Odachi.
Autopilot disengaged.
Request docking permission.
We're going to listen to the
Permission
story
granted.
here.
Permission denied. Out of the way, lowlife.
Aurora.
See? That's how it's done. And trash has nothing on us. Now go and get those wares delivered. You
Oops. I made a misclick there. Had a screen pop up. Didn't expect. All right, so we're still just gonna dock here. It probably didn't give us a docking computer. This will be fun.
Aurora Casino. Docking granted.
Where's the? I haven't actually. I don't think I've docked here like ever. We're gonna land, drop off these wares. Let's see where the mission takes us from here. Well, not much of a no docking computer really to speak of, I guess. So we'll actually test our skill at landing here. Back up a little bit. And I'm very used to having a docking computer for this precise reason. Don't want to have oh, we got it. There we go.
Successfully docked.
Alright, trade.
Smooth landing. Now open your trade interface and deliver the highlighted wares.
Transfer wares.
Yes, that's part of it, but you need to deliver the entire amount. Come on.
Okay, yeah. Nice. We're already at 45,000. That's enough to probably get us a docking computer.
All goods delivered. Nice work, runner. Now, you're not formally with the Syndicate just yet, but maybe you've picked up on the proper manners by now. Act the part and nobody will bother you. See you out there. And stay on the same team, for your own sake.
Welcome to the Aurora Casino. We need your cooperation for the final validation of your contract. Please come in.
So, gotta go in and talk to somebody. Cool. Sounds like the other person just kind of let us go. So, I think once we're out of here, we'll go start to collect other ships. Charlie's gonna give us a mission, though.
Let's get this over with, shall we? In the name of Aurora Station and the Aurora Casino, I hereby formally confirm that, with the receipt of your delivery, our contract is satisfied.
Great.
As per our arrangement, I have been instructed to present you with compensation for your unabated reliability up to this point. You are scheduled to receive a ship modification that will improve your ability to conduct your business undisturbed.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, how does this
I'm
mod
not
work?
aware of the specifics, but it appears that the modification will reduce the distance at which other ships do
Oh,
not
that's
treat
neat.
this as a free pass for customs checks. I have caught runners who thought themselves invisible. They were not. I have transferred the location of a local recreational establishment to your navigational device. Once there, you will, in the meantime, Aurora Station personnel will perform routine maintenance on the dock. Very well. And remember,
So, that's cool. Helps a lot with kind of the smuggler identity. The question is, should I get, like, is this only limited to one ship? Let's go see if I can find a
Raleigh,
pilot or
container.
two. Because if it's only limited to one ship, I'm probably going to want...
Hello.
Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, too expensive. If it, this is only available on one ship, I probably don't want it on
Hello.
this ship.
Are you interested in a job?
That's cool. Attack. Mission given by the Vigor Syndicate. Huh, that's kind of cool. I'll accept this.
I knew I could count on you. Good luck out there.
Plus 500,000 credit payday sounds like an interesting... I'm going to accept that, but I'm going to go get a better ship before I actually try and execute on that. This is our ship. It's actually a pretty cool looking ship. Jeez, it's too expensive. Is there any other people wandering around? There's some folks down there. Let's see if I can get down there. There's a ramp over here, I think. Yep. We're just looking for a pilot, or two, that can help us.
Hello. Goodbye.
Yeah. 700 is way too much. Anybody else around? Oh, there's somebody down there. Hopefully you have less.
Hello.
Man, everybody here is
Goodbye.
expensive. That's unfortunate. All right, so I guess we're gonna go. Wait, who's that? Can we catch him over here? Hi.
Hello there. Hello.
13,000. You will do. Mostly an engineering guy, but we're gonna make you.
Thank you for taking me on.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so got a captain. It's kind of expensive captain still, but still a good captain. All right, so we're going to take off. We don't really have set to active. This person is on the station, so we're not going to get the mod yet unless, let's go see what it is. So again, this is not a playthrough I've done. I'm kind of learning. This is cool.
Can I help?
What one registration?
You're welcome.
So, and are now free to conduct your own business in Windfall. Try trading between stations that are already known to you, searching for mission offers, or simply exploring your own surroundings. Profitable trades with the help of the map. Hired a relief pilot, open and start the map trading tutorial. Huh. Cool. All right.
Raleigh, container.
So we're going to get on our ship, and we are going to head out and do our best to get over and get some better ships. It is cool that this is like pure trading thing. So we're going to head this direction.
Autopilot engaged.
Go to Black Hole Sun. That's interesting. So we're gonna, let's see, what do we have on? We have some satellites, some nav beacons, one single Mark 1 laser, a cloak. So, oh, and our radar range has actually been reduced. That's interesting. So we're less visible, but we can see a lot less as well. Let's see, trade offer. They have space fuel. Cancel. Do they buy space fuel? They do, but not they're not going to buy a ton. So, okay. So I guess one of the other things we're going to have to be able to do is buy production capabilities for these illegal and illicit materials. And probably be able to buy, I guess we'll probably do that through the Terran Alliance. We're going to have to be able to buy our own admin center so we can preferably take ownership of the player HQ system, which I'm going to guess is Heretic's End. Let's see, trade offer. Given that these are illegal for this group, I wonder if that counts as an illegal substance. But yeah, I think we're gonna stick with like the actual. Most factions consider it illegal. That we're gonna. That's gonna be our source of income. All right. So
Autopilot.
here.
Disengaged.
Hop into Black Hole Sun.
Come on, yes!
Salvage team, what is your status?
Alright, let's see if I can skip
This
through
is salvage
this.
team.
This is one of the
All systems operational.
missions
Processing underway.
for salvage. So we'll probably want to be able to
You're
get
standing
salvage
by.
because salvage will provide us a way of a
This is
simplified
salvage team.
way of building
Last
things.
scrap
Although we're not
queue
building
processed.
ships, so I'm guessing that
Ready
doesn't
for
actually
pickup.
matter. Now that I think about it, so we're not building ships. We're not
Acknowledged.
going to bother with
Picking up cargo.
this particular. We will be
Cargo
building
secured.
station
Clearing
elements.
the area. We're all done here.
Setting course for home. We should be able to get there before the tide.
Understood. See you back home.
Alright, so down at Black Hole Sun. We are going to head off in this general direction. Yep. No, we're not going to start take any ships yet. My goal actually, as probably our main set of ships we're going to probably want to use, is the Hyperion. Hyperion is an amazing pirate ship. Very good at, for boarding large ships, especially. And the only way we're going to be getting ships is through boarding, basically, and especially large ships. So we will probably need a solid ship like the Hyperion that allows us to go and board stuff. So that's going to be one of our focuses, is to go get the Hyperion. After we get, I think I'm going to go after the Cutlass first because I know where it is, and then maybe the Odachi, and I think the actual mission to go get the Hyperion starts in Getsufune or the Void, maybe. So we'll head that direction. But first up, let's go grab the Cutlass.
Entering system. Second contact.
Alright, second contact. Right now we don't even have any illegal goods or anything. We're just kind of chilling, so we're just gonna go hit the highway here and avoid the asteroids and get over to Heretics End. That's kind of our goal here. Kind of ignoring everything else for the moment. Missed the highway. Oh no. I actually want to slow down, so I'm just gonna make my way over to here. I guess we can always steal a defense admin center too.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Let's see if we can get the... Alright. So we'll get through Argon Prime and head into... So I'm just thinking we should be allowed to do some missions. Let's see, where are we? Yeah. So we want to go over to Heretic's End. The Hactivia are like kind of a pirate faction, so we're going to be like, we have to do that mission set anyway. We're going to do the we got to do the mission set to actually be able to further the story in any way. So that's going to be our caveat. It's like we have to do the main storyline to some extent to be able to get Dow and Smugglers. So we will do that mission set as well. But we're probably going to ally. Do we ally with the Argon or do we ally with the Terrans? Part of me wants to try and ally with the Terrans. Solid mission rewards. It also opens up the Yaki, and I want to probably... oh, we can't buy ships. We can't buy ships from the Yaki. Sorry, I'm thinking this through as we go along. As I was thinking, if we ally with the Terran, you know, you get a few cool ships through that whole mission set and line. So we'll have to think about that. Do we want to go do that and get the Sin, right, which is a nice destroyer? Or do we maybe go with the Argon and is a little closer to home? We'll have to think about that. I'm about to get passed here on the right by a ship. I need a faster ship. 2,000 meters per second. Not quite gonna cut it. And one single little laser is also not going to cut it. It occurs to me that the Cutlass is usually in an area that has cock, so we'll see if we can actually get this ship. And if we die, that would be really sad.
Entering system. Heretic's End.
So we're headed down.
Attention! Denizens of Heretic's End. Please evacuate the designated area immediately.
Yeah, the added benefit is this gets us our player headquarters.
Sir, we are picking up an unusually high energy signature.
It seems like a Terran.
Goodness me! It worked! I made the jump! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Excuse me, traveler. Did you hear the Alliance broadcast? I wonder, would you be interested in collaborating with one of the greatest scientific minds of our time?
Sure. We're gonna go collaborate with one of the greatest scientific minds of our time. We'll go collect the player HQ.
Should you be interested, please do come for a face-to-face chat. When you have time, of course.
And the player HQ is going to be our only station, so we'll have to be kind of smart about how we set it up. It's not going to be a production station per se. We're going to probably have to take over some miners, and if we want to actually produce anything, I guess we can always buy materials, but
Autopilot disengaged.
not really. We're not supposed to be earning income that way. Well, that's spending money, not actually earning income. That'll be an interesting problem. We'll worry about that in a minute. Alright.
Out of docking. Unknown station. Docking granted.
So, we're gonna go dock. Should have got a docking computer. But to do that, we have to figure out who we're going to actually ally with. Although, in the spirit of, like, Han Solo, he doesn't really care who he's interacting with, who they can help him do what he needs to do. Alright, so land, go see Bozota.
Welcome aboard the mystery installation. I do apologize for the mess. I only recently escaped my split captors. Can you believe they forced me to develop weapons? Anyway, I have not yet had sufficient opportunity to undertake much housekeeping. Best not to dwell on the past. All is well now. The installation seems vaguely to be of Terran origin.
That's interesting. I can't even go to the science laboratory.
It is equipped with uncommonly advanced research facilities. Frankly, I am rather longing to lose myself in the lab and focus wholly on science. This brings me to a business matter. I require someone to oversee the mundane aspects of base operations. I will be far too preoccupied with my important work.
Alright.
Would this be a suitable and rewarding use of your skills? No need to answer. Of course it is.
Of course it
I
is.
have transferred the station to you. I trust you will make good use of it. When you are not otherwise engaged, please do pop down to see me. I am sure there will be bits and bobs that you may be able to help me with regarding my research. When you are ready, of course, you have a new station to grapple with.
Yay, thanks, Bozo. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's go talk to
This
Bozo.
installation, I expect I could spend years poring over the data. Hello
Great.
there.
Yes, what can I help you with?
Yes, I have already made some progress. Please take a look.
Alright, let's take a look at the research.
As you can see, there is much to do. I personally find mention of this teleportation irresistible.
And
But I leave
given
it up to you to
our
decide what we research first. Please note
rules,
that
we're going
these
to focus
research items
on
have
engine
certain
mods for the moment.
requirements.
So let's do engine. Start the
To
research here.
encourage new racing talent and investment in the sport, several challenges have been set up where you can prove your skills. The prize? Components for teams to incorporate into their racing craft, including the sensors we need. I will direct you to one of these locations.
Probably going to want a faster ship. Alright, let's go back to the ship.
Raleigh. Container.
I'm going to put that mission on hold for the moment. But I still very much want to go get the Cutlass.
Raleigh. Container.
Alright, here we go. Right on dock. Let's see if we can't
This is
find...
essentially a time trial, so you will need a fast ship.
That is not this.
Autopilot. Engaged.
So we're gonna head over here, see if we can't find the Cutlass. Cutlass is pretty fast, as I understand. Might be able to finish the trial. While we're doing that, let's check out some of the messages we got. Logbook. Okay. Time. Alright, so here's where all the ships are. There's one in Heretic's End, Gatsufune, Gate, and then Black Hole Sun 5 has a lockbox we can go after. There's our guy. And the goal is not net worth, but for this number up here to be 3 commas. Where did they... Let's see. Repair laser and space. Alright, so let's see. Heretic's End. That means we can take it over. And no one else is going to try until we try. Yeah. That opens up the boron. Activa. Alright, we're going to head down here, see if we can't find the cutlass. Probably need to go find more captains as well. I might have, once we have the cutlass, I might send this courier to, I don't know, Argon Wharf and have them collect a few crew that we can just assign to the ships we're going to acquire. No, don't stop. Alright.
Disengaged.
We have to keep looking, and given we have less radar range, this might be a little more challenging. I know the ship is around here somewhere. I wonder if I could, like, try scanning for it. In that direction. Seems about right. Alright, so this could take a minute. Scan again, see if it's still, yep, ahead of us. I'm gonna clear this. Set our cursor right, so we're headed straight at it. We'll give it a few seconds.
My friend, interstellar diplomacy is an alluring interdisciplinary pursuit. Part science, part enterprise.
I'm probably not going to do a lot with the whole diplomacy
If
thing.
you so wish, I will undertake this compelling research on your behalf. Consider it your first tentative step into a larger dialogue.
We will probably do the mission set to like get the. Oh, there we go.
Cutlass.
Yes. We'll probably do the mission set to go get the envoy, and because that becomes that's a very fast ship. That will probably be very useful. That might be our main. That might be a very useful smuggler now that I think about it. All right, so I'll hop out here.
Sir?
Raleigh. Container.
All right. We're going to repair the hull. And probably send the courier to go get some additional crew. Let's stop repairing the hull long enough to send this ship. Go great repair. Let's grab some crew. Not enough for that. Might as well grab some Marines. Add to shopping. Leaves us with 1,000 credits to our name, but it's worthwhile investment because we're going to be collecting a few more ships here. All right, what are we doing? We're going to repair the hull here. Want to get this up to 100%, so this will just take a few seconds and we'll go and collect the ship and maybe go do the time trial thing. So we're gonna, once we have some additional crew, I might send the courier back to Windfall to run some basic missions for to earn us some money. And actually, maybe the thing that we do after this is go get the destroyer and then sell that. That'll give us a few million to get started. And that'll ease the journey a little bit. All right, almost to 100%. Yeah, all right.
Docking granted.
Board our ship here.
Cutlass.
Okay, so we want to head this direction. The void is, I think the entrance to the void is somewhere over here. The other thing I'm going to do in this playthrough is probably not, try not to use external sources as much, really at all. I've played this game a fair amount and I do not want you to go there. I'm not trying to give you, alright, set the cutlass, we'll go in this general direction.
Autopilot engaged.
So I'm going to try to avoid, if I don't actually know it, we're just going to have to learn it. And I'm not going to use some outside resources. Again, I've played this quite a bit already. I know where many of the sectors are kind of in general. And I think I know how to get to them. But we'll also probably just have to learn a little bit. Let's see, Black Hole Sun. For example, I know Black Hole Sun 5, I think it's down here somewhere. I think there's a sector here, and that has that lockbox. The lockbox probably has stuff we can sell for a little bit of money too, to get started. Although I wonder if alright, how fast are we going? 3,700 is still not blazingly fast. I actually thought the Cutlass was a little faster than that, but it's fine. At least it has 2 lasers. Actually, what did we get from that? Mark 2 lasers. Very good. So and we got a fair amount of resources here. Might want to go sell some of these friend or foe mines. I have kind of 0 need for mines. The probes will keep. Nav beacon we'll need eventually.
Entering system. Morning Star.
Alright, and away we go. There's the Raleigh. We're probably going to pass the Raleigh. Yep. Just past the Raleigh. Okay. Off we go. Those are our new. We have new messages to take a look at. Embassy and the Cutlass. Okay. The speed here makes me really want to.
Hyperion Gravidar signature acquired.
Ooh.
Back on track.
Autopilot. Disengage.
And there she is, again. She should have been decommissioned and abandoned after all that time. But apparently not. Whoa! Is she trying to shake me off? Not happening. I'm staying right on her tail.
That is the Hyperion. I want the Hyperion. And that'll be... Let's... Let's follow her.
Autopilot. Engaged.
And at least start the Hyperion mission. We might wait till I get the Odachi. We'll go get a destroyer, get our first few million credits. That'll really help move things along.
Kestrel. Sentinel.
Hello there.
Hi.
Konnichiwa. Of course. That's the whole point. Name's Myrna Ray. I'm a hands-on historian. I'm casting for posterity.
Cool. Posterity.
Well, I'm on the heels of an old ship prototype that shouldn't exist. I feel everyone should know about it.
Okay.
Oh, so you did listen in on my casts.
Yep.
Yes, the Hyperion, an old Paranid prototype from long ago. It took me ages to track it down.
Nice.
Yes, thank you. Except that it's still active. Someone or something is commanding it. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah, can I help?
No, not really. Well, kind of, maybe, possibly. Listen, okay, yes, I need assistance. Will you help me?
Sure.
Oh, that's brilliant! Let me upload the tracking info to your onboard computer, and let's get on with it. Here's the rundown. Most ships' energy signatures are so similar that it's hard to detect and differentiate them. especially hours after they've passed. Fortunately, the Hyperion isn't like most ships. Its energy signature is quite unique. However, my onboard AI core still needs to perform complex Fourier transformations to tease the signal from the noise. Here's how we'll do it. You scan a gate or a transit accelerator and send me the data via an encrypted channel. I'll pass it through the AI core, and once it's done its analysis, we'll know whether the Hyperion has recently passed through. To summarize, scan, send me the data, wait a bit, and I'll let you know. Simple as that.
Okay, we're going to scan the jump gate here. I think. Oh, Argon Prime.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Oh, we're going to go scan this other jump gate.
Hello again. Scan all gates and accelerators in this sector. Myrna out.
I've never been really good at, like, I'm just keep bouncing off this thing. Wonder. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go scan this other jump gate.
Jump gate. Second contact.
And hopefully this gets us info on the where the Hyperion went. I think it goes through the voids. This will actually help us get over to Getsufune anyway.
Alright, my AI core has stopped crunching numbers. Now let's have a look. Yes! It's a winner! The ship for sure passed through this one. Let's go!
Okay. Let's get back on the highway down here. Away we go.
Entering system. Second contact.
Myrna here. Alright, new sector, old procedure, you know the drill. Scan gates and accelerators, uplink your data, and let me crunch the numbers. Let's do this.
Sure.
Nope, results turn up blank. The old ship didn't pass through this one. Let's try elsewhere.
Wander over here. Where are we, by the way? We're in second contact. So we've been through here. Look at all those ships. One thing we're going to have to do, because I want to get both Hyperions. I want to get the one that they give you and the original, which we'll name Trinity. I will probably use Trinity as our main ship. Whoops.
Entering system. Black hole sun.
We weren't supposed to actually fly through the jump gate. Did that kind of out of habit.
Entering system. Second contact.
The AI core estimates a less than 3% chance that the Hyperion went through here. I'd say try scanning another one.
Alright. Use our Mark 1 scanners to figure out where that might be. Looks like it's over there. Oh, and there's a, I'm guessing it's going to be this one, because I think that's the general direction of the void. That accelerator probably takes us to Black Hole Sun 5. So, this will help us figure out where Getsufune is. And so I think I am going to go get the Getsufune, and then we're going to wrap this episode up. We're approaching the 1 hour mark. That's about where we'll be.
Gosh! 98% the Hyperion went through here.
The void.
Back on track.
Alright, so in the void,
System. The
let's
void.
head, I'll call it north.
Hello again. Scan all gates and accelerators in this sector. Myrna out.
That is a jump gate over there. See? Mark 1 sensors tend to be as good or better in figuring out where everything is. So that should take us to
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Alright, okay. I don't want to be in this hazardous region. Taking... No. That took a good chunk of our shields and our hull. Alright, we're gonna stay out of the hazardous region. We're gonna go up here, get Getsufune, probably grab the Odachi, and then wrap this episode. So thank you if you're still with me for watching this far. This is something new I've been trying, and I'm a small channel. So if you're interested in this, please hit like and subscribe. I'll be doing this playthrough as long as it takes, and I'll be uploading as much as I can to try and just keep this going. Alright, let's scan the jump gate. I know almost for a fact it didn't go through here, but let's get credit for the scan.
Results turn up blank. The old ship didn't pass through this one. Let's try elsewhere.
Okay.
Entering system. Getsufune.
Alright, we're gonna head this direction. Oops, no, don't want you to do that. Copies. Head this direction. Alright. There's probably some Terran folks hanging out, right? Nope, Antigone. Alright. Antigone is making the defense platform. So I'll be curious to what others think about this, the rules of this run, and at the end of the episode here, I'll put them back up on screen so that you can help evaluate them. You know, the idea, I didn't want to do a pure pirate run. That didn't sound interesting to me, but you know, kind of for an immersion, being one of my favorite characters in Star Wars is Han Solo, of course. Oop, I think that's the Odachi over there.
Odachi.
And having rules that kind of go along with his and that kind of style of character sounded really interesting. Am I gonna get in a fight? I don't want to get in a fight. Oh no. Let's just get out of here. Alright, so we found the Odachi. Now we're just going to have to figure out how to go get it without... I don't think I can probably take... Maybe I can. We're going to take on the... I don't really want to take on the Xenon there. They're still there.
Queen's Guard.
Oh, it's cack. Alright, I'm gonna hit save, even though there's shouldn't be any saves coming here, but we'll see how we do. Let's see if we can't take one of these. They're like basically camping the Odachi. Maybe not. Maybe they're headed off to do something else. Yeah, y'all just keep doing your thing. Don't mind me.
Odachi.
So I'm just gonna try and get the Odachi. Can we see the loadout before? No. Alright. Actually, let's go take a look at the Raleigh, see if they've done what they're supposed to. Got us a couple of crew. Okay. Work somewhere else for me. You're gonna work on the Cutlass as a captain. And then if there's a situation where, you know, it looks like the Cutlass is in danger, we'll send it off. We'll hop out and like send the Cutlass away from the CAC. Get up.
Sir?
Cutlass.
Uh-oh. Cutlass. Flee.
Odachi.
Something hit a big mistake. Acknowledged.
Get out of there.
Docking granted.
Let's see if can get into the Odachi and start taking some of these folks out. I think the Odachi should be able to hit.
Odachi. Forager Cutlass. Forager. Queen's Guard. Forager.
There we go. All right, cool. Didn't even lose the... We're gonna go collect these drops. There.
Container.
Cool. Couple of mods. Or at least mod, let's see, anything else to collect? Nope. Alright. Cutlass here with me.
Joining squad.
And that'll wrap it up. So this has been fun, getting our first few ships here, and we'll start the next episode from this point. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great day. Take care.